7 PC and console games you can play on Android and iPhone on 2022. Looking for mobile ports of quality games in 2022? These are some of the best PC and console games to play on your iPhone or Android. Mobile games have evolved so much throughout the years. There used to be a time when you could only slash fruit, move a ball, or toss a piece of paper on your phone. But now, you can play fully fledged console and PC games on the go without anything other than your smartphone. If you're looking for something to play, here are some of the best console and PC games you can play on iPhone and Android. 1. Papers, Please. Papers, Please became a success when it was first released for PC in 2013. However, it wasn't until 2022 that we first saw this unique puzzle game available on Android and iOS devices. Papers, Please quickly became one of the best puzzle games for Android and iOS. With that said, this is a different type of puzzle game. In Papers, Please, you have to take control of an immigration officer of the great and fictional land of Arstotzka. Your job is to review people's papers to make sure everything's in order. Yes, it might sound boring, but it's actually entertaining. As the game progresses, the decisions you need to make become tougher. Should you just do your job or focus on helping other people? Do you help the revolution or keep serving your country? Your decisions will decide your fate and affect you, your family, and even your country. 2. Chrono Trigger. Whether you're an older gamer or just really love classics, you've probably heard of Chrono Trigger before. However, you probably haven't tried it on your Android or iPhone. Ever since its release back in 1995, Chrono Trigger became hugely popular and a classic. This game changed how we define what an RPG is, and now, you can enjoy it on your smartphone. Chrono Trigger was really ahead of its time, and it brought novelties that we still see in modern games. For instance, you can get multiple endings depending on how you play the game. Not only that, but the battle system was unique when the game was released, and it's still something we don't often see in many role-playing games. Whether you've played this game before or it's your first time hearing about it, you should give Chrono Trigger a chance and understand why it became one of the best games of all time. 3. Limbo. If you're into side-scrolling games with eerie environments, you should try Limbo. Limbo is a puzzle game with an eerie atmosphere and great visuals. You'll play as a boy who, trying to find his sister, enters Limbo. To move forward, you'll need to use your wits to solve many puzzles. While some puzzles are pretty straightforward, you'll sometimes have to think outside the box if you want to make some progress. Limbo is a visual adventure, so don't expect any dialogue. Instead, you'll learn more about Limbo and its story through its visual elements. Limbo is a fun game that takes you on a different adventure with an amazing art style and immersive music. 4. Terraria. Terraria is a game that's over a decade years old, but it's still one of the best action games you can play on your PC, console, or your iPhone or Android. If you like exploration and survival games, Terraria has everything you need. This 2D game offers players a different experience where they can go anywhere they want, fight super strong and unique enemies, and explore a procedurally generated world. Moreover, you can collect different items and use them to build your own town. Plus, Terraria is one of the few games that let you play with up to 7 other players online, making it one of the best mobile multiplayer games to play with friends. 5. This War of Mine. This War of Mine isn't your typical war game, and because of it, this game might not be for everyone, so check trailers and read what the game is about before diving into it. In this War of Mine, your job is to survive. Not to win the war or become a hero. All you need to do is make sure that you live to see another day. You'll need to use your time and resources wisely. During the day, you'll need to make do with everything you have at your disposal, including food and medicine. At night, you'll be able to explore the world around you to find more items to keep you alive. This War of Mine tells a great story from a different perspective. If you haven't tried it on your PC or console before, now it's a great time to play a great game on the go. 6. Dead Cells. Dead Cells isn't a game for the faint of heart. Yes, it's an extremely fun game, but if you want to complete it, you'll need to bring your A game. Dead Cells is a roguelike Metroidvania game. While there are many differences between roguelike and Metroidvania games, Dead Cells bring in the best of both genres with a fun side-scrolling game where you explore procedurally generated dungeons and beat hard bosses. As you move forward, you'll find different rewards, upgrades, and items that'll help you become more powerful. But don't get so confident because you'll have to start the game from scratch if you die once. Granted, the game is already pretty hard on console and PC, but mobile gamers might find it harder to adjust to playing on a screen. Still, if you're feeling like playing something really hard, Dead Cells will bring a ton of fun to your smartphone. 7. Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire brings card games and roguelikes together in such a fun way you won't regret playing this game on your smartphone. You'll have to build a deck with the best cards you can find to progress through each level and defeat even the most powerful bosses. Like many other card games, Slay the Spire is a turn-based strategy game, which means you'll have a turn to think about your strategy to defeat the enemy. Overall, Slay the Spire is a fun game with unique mechanics you'll love playing on the go. Take the best console and PC games with you. Having a powerful smartphone means you can take some of the best console games on the go without any handheld console. Looking through the App Store, you can find some of the best games on your iPhone or Android. Unfortunately, all games on this list are paid, but you can still find some amazing free-to-play games on your App Store. Thank you for watching us. Write your comments and opinion on comment column. And don't forget to subscribe and always like our channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you.